What does it mean to be a woman?
To be powerful and fearless. Women's History Month means to me a time to pause and reflect on not only women in history. When I think of women in history I read about, for example, like an Eleanor Roosevelt, who's impacted me in my reading and understanding of her life, but it causes me to reflect about women in my life holistically.
Well, I just think about people who, like Maya Angelou, people like that, people that you can look up to.
If you look in our society today, we have more women in our government offices than we've ever had before. We have more women in the entertainment industry actually as filmmakers. We have more women in manufacturing. We have more women leaders in general.
I want people to understand that we should look up to these women. Not just women, everybody should look up to these women just the same way we look up to men.
And I would say, dependent upon where you are in your career journey, there could be different experiences that you have from where you journey to, for example, be a woman in leadership would be very different for someone entering their career 35 years ago versus entering now.
When I started in manufacturing, there were very few women in manufacturing. I was the fourth woman hired in my previous company in manufacturing. I learned really early on that people will respect you not because you're a man, not because you're a woman, but because of what you know and what you can demonstrate.
You need to prove yourself. It wasn't a given that, the seat was yours. And so I think to overcome that, I was always trying to be the best version of myself, continuously in a mode of self-improvement, self-reflection.
I am a working mom, I had a long career in manufacturing, ended up getting pregnant and having triplets. I worked for 2.5 years, realized at that time that I needed a different work-life family balance. So I stopped working. So we went from 2 incomes to 1 income, stopped working for a period of time, and then came back into the workforce in a manufacturing leadership role. And that allows me to have perspective and balance for other working moms.
I want people to know that women do have a lot to offer in the workplace, and that we're smart, we're resilient.
Women's History Month just steps out in front of me, obviously being a female and having had amazing mentors and other women in leadership roles that have had a huge impact on my life. So it's very impactful, and I'm very grateful that we can take this moment here at B. Braun Medical and rise up and recognize and celebrate women in the way that we are.